It's time to start using Facebook to start sharing your messages about MCA. Coming up. All right, Facebook. Man, there's so many ways to market on Facebook. It is probably the ultimate marketing platform. Definitely probably the number one in that regard, because you can do Facebook ads, you can post, videos, images, live videos, live audios now, and all kinds of stuff that you can do with Facebook. So it is definitely an incredible tool that you can definitely use to really market your MCA business. It definitely allowed me, and a whole lot of other people to really have a lot of huge success in online marketing just by connecting and building relationships through Facebook. However, a lot of people don't use it correctly when they're marketing their business. They typically don't brand themselves. A lot of times they're just spamming information about their company, product, service, but they never really, promote themselves. They never really share what they're about and what excites them about the business. So a lot of times people don't really buy from them because they're just sharing information. What probably 97% of marketers are doing out there is really just promoting company information. They're not really even sharing any information about who they are. So in this video, really quick, I'm just going to go over a few basic things, and of course we'll be able to learn a lot more stuff a little bit later. There's some other resources, other trainings, other different courses and stuff that we'll be having back here that people can definitely consume to really help you in regards of your advancing your skills in Facebook. But what I'm going to do in this video is just give you some basic things that you can start doing now, especially for a lot of new people that are kind of new coming into the online marketing space, with Facebook. So I'm going to show you a few things that can definitely help you. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm actually on my page here, and there's my image, and there's the picture here as well. And one thing that I do is I really try to brand me when I'm marketing, on Facebook. One of the things that a lot of people don't do a lot of the times is that they don't really brand themselves. And if you notice, in a lot of the stuff that I've just been scrolling through here recently, I'm pretty much in every post, in most cases, whether it's a picture, image, video, what have you. Most of the images and videos that you see on my wall are typically images of me, because remember, the number one product in your business, the number one product in your MCA business is not really the plans, it's you. You're the number one product. You got to get people to buy into you. If they buy into you, they'll join you in the business. They'll buy a membership from you. They'll do all kinds of things once you start building relationships. So what I'm going to do is just show you a few examples. I got a few notes here that can really make a difference for you if you're using Facebook to really market your business. And for most of you, I think you are using Facebook, or you're attempting to use Facebook as a marketing tool. So I'm going to show you how to really do that more effectively. One of the main things that you want to do when you're marketing on Facebook is you want to really tell stories. Telling stories really sells people. Just sharing facts about the membership and everything that it does, that just tells a fact. But it's not really selling anybody, right? Stories sell. That's why I wanted you guys to make videos and share your journey and all those different things that we talked about in some of the earlier videos, because those are the things that really sell. And I understand that. And that's why a lot of my content is really trying to tell a story, whether it's an image, whether it's a video, whether it's whatever. So what I'm going to do is really show you a few examples of how you can really start promoting. Now we're going to be having a lot more, because remember, Facebook is so vast and there's so many things that we can do. And I'm not going to make a full hour video in this at this stage of Facebook marketing, but we will be having more training and everything in the back office that can take you to the next level. But I really want to give you a better foundation of understanding really what it takes to really start winning using Facebook, winning using social media in general, right? So again, it's all about promoting your brand, which is your number one product. because if you're telling stories promoting you, it's going to create curiosity of what people, when they come across your content, they want to know more about what you're doing. So that's really what it's all about. Okay, so just go ahead and get started. Let me show you here. So for example, if I was going to use Facebook here, now one thing that I want to do, one thing that you want to do is that you want to take inventory of your wall. Okay, if you have a lot of spammy type stuff on your wall where it's not really information about you, you might want to change your wall up a little bit. So if it's like, buy my stuff, and it's just an image of some company or service, or even MCA, somebody getting their car towed or whatever, and here's my link, unlimited towing, whatever, click here, whatever. That's not really telling me anything, because typically I'll see things like this. So let me show you what I normally would see, and a lot of times it's even some of the company information, but there's no story behind it. Whatever you do, just try to tell a story. So I'm not going to really take a lot of time trying to, show you that. Let me show you what you really want to start doing when you're marketing online. So, for example, I downloaded a few things from some other posts that I had on my wall here. So let's just start with an image. Okay. So if I'm new into MCA and I want to start sharing some information about, or creating some curiosity for people to see what it is that I offer, I want to create curiosity. Okay, I want them to want to see the information. So I'm going to take, I've got an image here that I'm going to use where I'm looking at a phone. Okay, and I'm just gonna, and it's just a random image that I have on my Facebook page somewhere in my timeline. And so, but again, it's the main thing is that I'm in the picture. Okay, so, and it has me looking at a phone. I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. Has me looking at a phone, but we're going to try to tell a story around that. So let me show you here what that image looks like. It looks like this. Okay, so this is the image here, right? And that's just me looking at my my iPhone there. So let me move it over here really fast. And so what we need to do, we need to tell a story about that. Matter of fact, let me bring it back up. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make it a little small. Hold on, I'm going to make it a little smaller here. Hold on, let me fix that. Bear with me here. This is the creative part of it, of the whole training here, I guess you could say. So let me put this right here, like that. Okay, so we can see it. Well, anyway, we'll come back to it here in a second because I gotta type first. So let me think here. So you've seen that image, looks like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me look here, let me think here. So let's see, I saw this video the other day on my iPhone. Let's see, and I keep watching it over and over and over. Why? Because it's, matter of fact, I'm gonna do why. Matter of fact, let me put this up here. And again, this is just, let's see, because is a good power word. Okay, it's really good. Okay, just a little insight there. Why? Because this info is gonna help me make a lot of money over the summer. I don't know. Boom. Okay. So, and again, this is just off my head here. So what do I have here? I saw this video the other day on my iPhone, and I keep watching it over and over and over. Why? Because this website is going to help me make a lot of money over the summer. Boom. Make sense? All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that video right here, like that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, and if I have my website, definitely, of course, my MCA Authority website, I'm going to, of course, put that link. So we'll just say, MCA Authority or whatever. We'll just do that. But this is my website to enroll people. And I might do something weird like, and I might grab some eyeballs or something or whatever, or maybe just put a smiley face or something there or whatever. Let me see. Let's say, because this website is going to help me make a lot of money over the summer. MCAauthority.com, and then let's see, I'm trying to think. See for yourself. And you can take this, guys, if you want to. I mean, and again, this is just random right off the top of my head. I didn't plan this, but because that's typically how I do it. I just kind of look at the image and I see how I can tell a story. So what have I done? Let's kind of dissect what I've done here. People don't know it's MCA. They don't know there's, it's about an auto club membership. They don't know they earn $80 every time they refer a $40 membership. They don't know anything about what it is. So it's going to strike curiosity of, what is he looking on his phone? Why, he's looking at it over some video over and over and over again, and it's going to make a lot of money over the summer. And boom, MCAauthority.com, see for yourself. And I just do it like that. So I'm just doing this for training purposes. So we just say only me, so it doesn't go out to everybody. And if I just post it, and then boom, right? So that's just an example, right? But most people don't do that. But I think you've seen it, and you probably know what you've actually marketed as well. So when you go back and look at your wall, ask yourself, are you doing things like this? Or are you just putting a tow truck image here, putting some detailed information about MCA and unlimited towing, and if you get a flat tire, you need this or whatever, and then your link, and then posting it. And then you're probably wondering why nobody, in most cases, not in all, but in most cases, why really nobody engages with it. It's because your number one competitor, in MCA is all these other MCAers on Facebook. So when they see that information, we've been seeing this stuff over and over, just like in the post here, over and over and over again for I know me, for at least almost 5 years. So it's nothing new. So it's not making me take action to look at the information, because you've already told me what it's about and I'm not interested. But here, if I look at this, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, now typically what I'm going to do as well is, matter of fact, let me edit that, because in most cases, if I'm actually promoting, I'm usually not going to use the name of the company in the domain name. I'm usually going to buy a domain name. So most of the time, I'll just say, for example, if it was, I'm just typing in something here. Say if it was StephenRachel.com, or I don't know, let's say this video, was crazy cool. .com. I don't know. And that might even be a domain. I don't know. I'm just typing in something here. So I'm just going to use a domain or some kind of information that people won't even know what it is in the domain name. That's why I always tell people, get a domain name, simply because it's definitely going to help you to really promote it's just definitely going to help you to promote better, because you don't want to broadcast what you're promoting if you're trying to drive interest to your opportunity, if that makes sense. So let me just save it here. Save it. And again, that's probably not even, I'm not going to click on it, but that's just an example. I'm just going to use some kind of, it could be your name. A lot of people say, well, I don't know what domain to use. Use your first and last name. That's always a good place to start. If you don't, because again, what's your product that you're promoting? You're promoting you. So I could put my name here as well. Okay. And because it doesn't say anything what it's about, right? So that's always important. And so if you do things like that, it'll definitely make a difference long term when you're promoting, and you'll get better engagement because you told a story and they don't know what it is that you're talking about. And you know how we are nosy. We want to know what you're doing. So if we don't know what you're doing and it looks interesting, and I just took a picture, boom, and just did it like that. Now let's try another one just to kind of give you an idea. I've got another one that I'm going to use. So let me take this one off. And here's another one. Here's me and Lanacia just working. Here at my desk, actually. This is like several months back, and so we're going to use that. So and I can put something like, and again guys, there's all kinds of ways, there's all kinds of methods. People do it different ways. I'm not saying mine is the best way. One thing that I try to do is tell stories. So whatever you do, just try to tell stories, try to engage people. That's what people want to see, especially on Facebook and social media. Try to engage people. Don't just try to pitch them all the time up front. Share some information to make them want to know what you're doing. That's what I try to do, especially when I'm promoting initially. So if you're new in MCA and you haven't done anything regarding MCA on Facebook or social media, if you're on Facebook, try to create curiosity. Tell stories that will drive traffic to what you're doing, and it will create more curiosity. And if you're doing things like this for the first time, a lot of people that do follow you on social media will be like, man, I've never seen them do that before. What is this all about? Your whole goal is to drive curiosity and that drive interest to what you're promoting. So here's another one. So let me see. I could put, I don't know, late night grind with the wifey. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Hustle. Let me think here. I'm trying to think. And this is real time. I just look at images and I try to create something. And I try to look at it from the perspective of not me, but from the prospect's angle. You got to start, when you start creating ads and different posts and stuff like that on Facebook and social media, look at it from their perspective, and then ask yourself, would you click on it? Would that interest you? If you saw that post come across your news feed, would you want to get more information about it? And if the answer is no, it's probably not going to work out right, so because if you won't click on it, why would anybody else want to click on it, right? So look at it from that angle. So here, let me think. Let me see. We're working hard. We're working hard on this new project. Totally a game changer for making money online. Let me see. I like that. Okay, we could do something like that. Game. We'll just do that capital. We're working hard on this new project. We're working hard on this new project we just started. totally a game changer for making money online. I don't like that really. Sounds too commercial. We're working hard on this new project we just started. It's gonna be a good year. Okay, and then I'll put let's see, a good year. This is good stuff. I'm just typing in, I'm just creating domain names here. This is good. And matter of fact, you can always, just to give you an example, so I'll just say steveandlanacia.com. Okay, so let's see, close that out. So we'll just do it like that. Let's see. Just let me see. Watch. That stuff keeps popping up. Tell you what, let me put the logo. Let me put the image in here real quick. Watch this. Now. I might do something different. Check us out. Check us out now. Okay, I like that. Okay, so we're working hard on this new project we just started. It's gonna be a good year. You can probably, whatever, but you want to put some emojis or something back there, behind those periods or whatever. You can definitely do that. Check us out now. Then the domain name. Okay, and then of course I can have that forward to my MCA Authority marketing system. Which will lead, of course, to a landing page or what have you, and that way people will have to opt in to get the detailed information. Because even if they land on the landing page, it's not going to give them all the details, right? So, but it should create more people to want to click the link to see what it is. But if you're using, the system domain name or even whatever, you're already broadcasting, they already know what it is. Right, so, and if they think they've already seen it or whatever, and that's the cool thing about the MCA Authority system is that they may have seen this before in terms of just MCA in general, but they haven't seen it like that, right? Does that make sense? So that might create more curiosity, give them more information, and might even, drive them to go ahead and sign up. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you want to do it. So if I post this up here, and let's see what it looks like there. We're working hard on this new project we just started. It's going to be a good year. Check us out now. All right, so got me working, Lanacia's working. So it's like, what are they working on? Wow, I want to know what they're working on. You see what I'm saying? So things like that can drive more traffic to your link. Okay, now if you notice, those are just images. But if you notice, you better take this phone out here and start taking pictures of yourself working on a computer, doing different things. Pictures of you doing something always engage more. If it's showing you actually doing something, it creates interest. Okay, and that's what you want. So remember that. Excuse me. So that's what you want to do. Okay, so those are just a few examples there. There's a lot of different things that you can do in regards to videos. You can do videos the same way. You can upload videos. We're going to be talking a lot about, video marketing and a whole lot of other things, but I hope this kind of helps you understand how you can start doing your posting right now by taking images, uploading images, using Facebook Live, telling stories. Because remember, it's all about telling stories, promoting your brand, creating curiosity. You are the product. And what you have to do is focus on that. This is a great service and a great benefit, okay? Great opportunity. But remember, what sells this are the stories. That's why MCA is so successful, because there's so many stories of people using the membership. Videos of people getting paid and using the benefits and things of that nature. Is so many stories. That's why it sells, okay? You have to become a master at telling stories. on Facebook. And if you do that, that's how you're going to win. So I wanted to keep this video as short as I could. It was going to be a little lengthy, but I wanted to give you a little bit more insight of just some basics. Again, we can go hours and hours and hours on Facebook. You know it and I know it. But I just wanted to give you the basics right now. So start making a post. Do a post about MCA. Do one every day, at least one every day, so you can start building your engagement. But tell stories while you're doing it. Okay? Using videos, using pictures, all that stuff works. Do Facebook Lives, do the audio lives, do all those things, and we'll be talking a lot more about all that. You might even see some other resources on this page about this topic. Take advantage of it, do it, tell stories. Don't just post your link and tell people to go there and buy. They're probably not going to buy from you guys. I'm just keeping it real. You want to tell stories. Let people into your world. Let people get a chance to know your journey and what you're about and why you're excited, and share the journey of you starting this business. Those things like that make a difference. And that's all I wanted to talk about right now. We'll go over even more stuff. We're going to have a lot of resources in the back office about Facebook marketing. So stay tuned for all that stuff as well. So, hey, that's it for this video. Hey, guys, hope you enjoy that. Look forward to seeing your post on Facebook. Hey, guys, that stuff works. Tell stories, build your brand, let people know who you are. It'll take you to the top. So with that said, guys, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.